Hello, hello, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We've been on pretty rough times ever since we got captured and booty clapped by, by Cook. This recording session is still happening while I have a bit of a cold, so if I sound strange, that's why. There's a lot I've been trying to do, but the problem is I just don't have the speech skill necessary. How close are we to a level up? Only about 1,000 XP off from a level up. Oh god, fucking beans. Excuse me. Excuse me. God, I'm trying to not cough on recording, but it's happening all the time. So I think I exited through the wrong exit to town. Hey, oh. So many people spawning without clothes for some reason. Also, Eddie keeps getting stuck on doorways, which has me worried. Alright, let's go to the other side of town and exit there. And we're gonna try and go to Freeside and see if we can't get the little bit of XP we need. God, sorry, I keep coughing right into the mic. Get the little bit of XP we need in order to push up to, in order to increase our speech, because we really need more speech.
Just gotta find me some sweet jet.
Where's the door? There's a door out of town somewhere around here.
Hey there.
I kinda like being a part.
Am I hearing bugs in this truck?
Watch out! Watch out!
Oh god. Jesus, Veronica. Get this one next.
Take him out.
Get it. God, she's terrifying. I love it.
Whoa!
Am I crazy? Wasn't there a door around here somewhere?
One of these days, Red Lucy's going to show off her death claws.
There it is. The exit towards the thorn. Oh god, yeah, we're still walking around on a broken leg.
I heard all over.
Alright, so we want to slip our way around this way. Up past, or up towards the big Freeside sign that we saw near the north end. Hopefully this path has been mostly cleared of fiends that will see us. It's been rough, God. Going after Cook was a mistake. We lost so many supplies, and we've been having such a hard time trying to recover ever since. I'm walking across the wasteland. There's the sign we are looking for. So it is just around this corner. We're pretty much already where we are going. It's weird that so many of these places are just tucked into little load zones. I guess it's for optimization reasoning. Oh god. Bro, broken legs killing me. Wow, the sign looks a lot less impressive during the day. Mm-mm-mm.
Hey man, what are you up to? Bye.
Yeah, they don't suppose you look to buy Brahmin. Oh, this is a cut content thing I have. I don't need a Brahmin right now. Think carefully, friend. A chance like that could change your life for the better. Listen, I don't need a Brahmin right now. I don't got enough supplies that I need to worry about it.
The only rule in Freeside is don't mess with the kings.
Squatters aren't happy about the water rationing, but then when are they ever happy?
So something I've always been bothered by. So real life Freeside
Guaranteed.
actually has a giant like roof over it, and I think it would have been very cool if the in-game Freeside had it, but I also get that they don't. Why they don't?
Hello, my friend. Can I perhaps interest you in some protection? My services come cheap at only 100K.
Why would I need a bodyguard?
Ah, my friend, believe me when I tell you that this place, while quite nice when you know your way around, can be very, very dangerous. There are those who would hinder your every step with requests for your money, your business, or even your life. With your permission, however, I would be happy to stand between you and those people. How does that sound?
I don't think I need a
I
bodyguard.
can't say I recommend that, but hopefully you'll change your mind. I'll be here if you do. Good luck.
This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it. This man's prices are steep, but I hear he's worth it.
Oh. Hey, forget paying those adults to be safe around here. You need to take matters into your own hands. What? Okay, he's offering to sell me guns. Is Freeside really that dangerous? Well, there's been trouble stirring up lately between locals and NCR squatters. There's usual trouble in the town full of junkies. That's why you buy yourself one of these fine pieces of stock I have on the edge. Alley asshole. Let me see what you have, I guess. Good choice, stranger. Holy shit. So this guy's just selling a bunch of weaponry. I'll take those 9mm cases. Oh wait, I don't have my 9mm gun anymore. Damn it!
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Oh, he spoke. Later.
Your safety guaranteed.
Alright. Oh. Kid's chasing rat. Old Las Vegas Mormon State Historic Park.
Howdy.
Howdy. So who are
I've been
you?
around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred, and the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
What are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door.
Bet you've seen a lot in your years being a ghoul.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Sorry, just sipping my drink. That's a little eerie, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Oh my. Let's talk about something else.
What do you have in mind?
Got any advice to share?
Time you enjoy wasting isn't wasted time.
That's nice. That's actually helpful. Advice to keep in the back of your brain to make you feel less bad about enjoying yourself. I have some questions.
And I may have answers.
Tell me about Freeside.
What starts in misery tends to stay there. Freeside wasn't Freeside until 6 or 7 years ago. That's when Mr. House's robots rolled out of the Lucky 38 and started pushing everyone who wouldn't join him off the strip. Lots of folks died. Some scattered to the winds. The rest wound up in Freeside and seemed never to lose the habit of living like refugees.
What's your opinion on Mr. House, then?
Before or after the human race shot itself in the foot? I've been around long enough to have both opinions, see.
Oof.
Before the war, Mr. House was a famous captain of industry. Robotics, to be specific, seemed charming in interviews, until he became a recluse. Since the war, though, didn't make a peep for near 200 years. But when he came back strong and killed a lot of people.
What do you think of these followers of the apocalypse you're with now?
I don't know how they do it. They're like saints, those followers. If they didn't charge for their services, I'd think they was crazy. But nah, they're just naive. Warms their heart.
What do you think of the NCR?
I reckon they care about getting water and electricity from the dam, and that's where it ends. The locals here are just an inconvenience to them, something to step over or stomp down. They're here for the resources, plain and simple.
I've seen some guys with slicked back hair as they came in. They part of a gang?
What about them? Pretty much the sort of gang you'd find anywhere else, just with better clothes. The king himself, though, he's got that something special you can't put a finger on. Too bad he likes girls with skin.
Alright, that's all. Or would I ask about the Van Graffs? I don't know, that's all for now.
What did you want to know? Bye.
Stay alert. Hey,
Hello there.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Actually, I need medical service.
What seems to be the problem?
I'm injured.
Okay, what level of care do you require?
Can you heal me up completely?
Stitching up lacerations and treating wounds will take some time. I'm going to need caps to get started.
75 caps? If that cures my broken limbs,
A
sure.
shot of Med-X for the pain, and you shouldn't feel, well, some of what I need to do.
I hope she fixed my... Did she fix my legs? She fixed my legs! My legs! Yay! I took a bite of my central. She was
Hi, do you
treating
need
me.
assistance?
So you need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Seems like what you need is a steady supply, not just what I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Alright. What merchants do you think might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
Let's talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
Things seem pretty rough here in Freeside.
More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide.
Anything I can do to help?
There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
If I want to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king. Not much happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
You said something about helping addicts?
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
Tell me about Bill Ronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
And what about Jacob?
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist.
Where should I start looking?
In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
I'll see if I can't find a way to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
Let's talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
So what is this place?
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
What do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump.
Who are the followers of the Apocalypse?
We arose from the boneyards of Edidam years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
Let's talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about Freeside.
What did you want to know?
So what's going on with water pumps?
Bill Ronte installed that pump a few years ago, back when he was sober. It was a major improvement for the community. But lately, the Kings have started charging locals to use it, and NCR squatters twice as much. That'll come to no good.
So who exactly are the Kings?
They've been Freeside's gang for the past 5 years or so, ever since Mr. House and his 3 families pushed everyone else out of Vegas. They've done a lot of good for the community, but that seems to be changing. The flood of NCR squatters has been an affront to them. I guess that explains the situation with the water pump. Usually, the king wouldn't let his crew bully folks around like that.
What do you know about Mick and Ralph? You mentioned them earlier.
I know they sell a lot of guns, as if that's what Freeside needs. I hear Mick handles the guns. No idea what Ralph does.
You mentioned the Atomic Wrangler?
A den of iniquity. The Garretts do more than their share to keep the locals drunk or high enough to stay lazy. Their thugs, on the other hand, they keep wired on chems to stay dangerous. What is it with Freeside and brother-sister psychopath teams?
Anyone else you can tell me about?
Oh, them. They sell energy weapons, which are very popular with better-heeled prospectors looking to explore the wastes. Stay clear of them. Brother and sister are both psychopaths, though at least Gloria is rational. Jean-Baptiste likes killing.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
What did you want to know?
I think that's all I need to know. Thanks. God, everybody's so bad at saying goodbye.
Howdy.
100 caps removed? Jesus. Was that for my medical treatment? Got any advice to share?
Longing makes the heart grow fonder. But I've always been a fan of hog-tying my lovers to make sure they can't escape.
Whoa, getting my blood flowing. I had another question I wanted to ask you.
And I may...
What do you know about the Van Graffs that I was just talking about?
Couple of rad scorpions, those two. Gloria is the stable one, but she'd slit your throat if there's a profit in it. Or rather, she'd tell her brother to do it for her. Jean-Baptiste is one of the sicker humans I've had the displeasure of observing.
Let's talk about something else.
What did you want to know?
I gotta go.
Bye.
Move, lardass.
Who the fuck was that?
Can't help but be impressed with what they're doing here.
What's up?
Got anything to say?
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
The Brotherhood is living in the past. Eventually it'll have to change in some way.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference.
Well, that's all, I suppose.
See you around.
What's up? Hi.
Hey there,
If
handsome.
you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims.
What's the goal?
For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere.
What kind of illnesses are you trying to deal with?
Cuts, lacerations, broken bones, infections resulting from all of the above. Common cold, influenza, take your pick. There are plenty of ways to die out here, and most of them, surprisingly, don't have anything to do with war. Just common human fragility.
You don't sound super enthusiastic about this.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
What?
Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago.
Where did you learn that?
Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
Why do you do research instead of providing medical assistance?
Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
You can come with me if you want, handsome.
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
I need a good-looking doctor to take care of me in a big, bad wasteland.
Overt flirtation will get you everywhere, you know. On a slightly more serious note, if you're interested in helping out with the troubles plaguing Freeside, I can come with you. Just don't do anything obnoxious, like trying to help Caesar's Legion, and we should be fine. Understood?
Fair enough.
There's something about that robot that doesn't seem all right to me. I'm not saying we shouldn't take it with us. I'm just saying that if it were to fall into Lake Mead and be irreparably damaged, and if you threw an EMP grenade in after it, well, there are worse things happening in the world, right?
What do you have against Eddie? What's your problem with Eddie?
It just seems a little twitchy. Some of these robots, you look at them the wrong way, don't screw in a vacuum tube right. The next thing you know, you're a pile of ash on the floor and someone's stepping out of a vertibird to sweep your remains into a Nuka-Cola bottle.
That sounds a little paranoid, Arcade.
Does it? Does it?
I'm not exactly a mercenary, but taking out scumbags of this magnitude wouldn't cause me to lose any sleep.
Speaking of Eddie... What the fuck, Eddie? Maybe he is malfunctioning.
Hello.
Eddie?
Your safety guaranteed.
Hello.
Only I can keep you safe, my friend.
I'll have to look into that bug. Alright, well, looks like we got ourselves another companion. Which, I don't know how well we can get it to show here. But Arcade Ganon is actually a little bit taller than the player. But yeah, I hope you've all been enjoying this episode of Fallout New Vegas. I'm really bothered by the fact that Eddie's getting stuck.
Dangerous place, my friend.
End cards will be appearing in just a moment. Hope you've all been enjoying. And it looks like we got some tasks to do that will hopefully help us get our speech up. Ta-ta!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. It's just about time to get you some news. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty.
What?
Citizens citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty.
My soundboard's got an error in it. That's hilarious.
Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.